This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.
Yo, what up, though, people? Like to welcome you back to the Keep It a C-Note podcast. As always, I am your boy Brown. Shout out to everybody that's tuned in. If this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Do me a favor, make sure you hit the sub button, like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. If you agree with something, you disagree with something, you want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me an Oouuber, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C-Note. And please share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you so that we can all talk that talk together. Funniest thing that I seen on Sunday had to be the Bullies getting beat down. The Miami Dolphins, they came in week 4, only undefeated team in the AFC. They were labeled the most explosive offense in the NFL. They just recently put up 70 points in week 3. They were in Buffalo and they got smoked. Not only did they only put up 20 points, they gave up 48 points. Yikes. That offense, that explosive offense, they ain't look so explosive. Tua did nothing really. He threw for 282, a touchdown and an interception. Tyreek Hill was locked down, 3 catches, 58 yards. Jalen Waddle was locked down, 4 catches, 46 yards. The only one that did a little something respectable was the rookie Achane. He had over 100 yards and 2 touchdowns. But even that was a smokescreen because they only had 2 touchdowns. That came in the first half of the game. Most of that game, they was just getting beat down. Pause. Buffalo did whatever they wanted to their team. And I know it's only just 1 week and all that, but the way Miami defense looked, they going to struggle a lot with good quarterbacks and teams with multiple weapons. I'm telling you, that defense is trash. But shout out to the Buffalo Bills. They started off 0-1. They're on a 3-game winning streak. Josh Allen, he got busy. He threw for 320, 4 touchdowns, and he ran for a touchdown. Stephon Diggs, 6 catches, 120 yards, and 3 TDs. Yikes. Them boys will be in London, week 5, to take on Jacksonville. And we got the infamous Trevor Lawrence versus Josh Allen matchup. And keep in mind, I did say Trevor Lawrence will have a better year than Josh Allen. So far, Josh Allen is having a better season. Just wanted to note that. Some of the saddest things that I seen on Sunday, got to start in Tennessee. Joe Burrow and the Bengals, they just got their first win in week 3. They were trying to build off of that, and they got smoked 27-3. Yikes. Joe Burrow did nothing, 165 through the air. I don't know what's going on, but that team looks horrible. Joe Burrow, I know he's trying to tough it out. I know he's trying to show that he got heart and he gives them the best chance to win. But right now, that's not the case. He's hurting that team. He need to go ahead and sit down. Let Jake Browning play for a game or 2, try to rest you because it's a long season. We're only 4 weeks in. You're not making a difference. It's not like the offense is just moving swiftly up and down the field with you. And your injury is not getting any better. You got T. Higgins out with an injury. He just messed his ribs up. Jamar Chase is upset. He's saying that he's open. He's always open. You got Arizona in week 5. Joe Burrow, you need to go ahead and sit down for at least a week I'm keeping it a C note. What's your thoughts on it, though, people? Do you agree with me? Should you call me a Oouuber when I say Joe Burrow is hurt in the Cincinnati Bengals? He needs to sit down for a week or two. Keep it a C note, let me know. Something else sad that I seen on Sunday. Chicago Bears. They were up 28-7 against the Denver Broncos. That same team Miami just put 70 up on. Somehow or another, Chicago lost the game 31-28. This may have been Justin Fields' best game as a quarterback throwing the ball. He got busy, threw for 335, 4 touchdowns and an interception. He did have a costly fumble in the game, but it was 28-28. Chicago had the ball, 4th and 1. They could have kicked the field goal. Matt Eberflus decides to go for it. They don't get it. Denver comes down, kicks a field goal, wins the game. I believe Matt Eberflus needs to be fired. And I'm not saying he should be fired because he went for it on 4th and 1. What I'm saying is, last year, in his first year as the coach, he was 3-14. That man is currently on a 14-game losing streak. Justin Fields is your young quarterback that you're hoping he's going to be your franchise quarterback. You already got the coaching staff confusing the kid. You don't need him around no loser. By the time this recording comes out, if Matt Eberflus has not been fired as the Chicago Bears coach, Chicago Bears fans, you need to put some type of petitions in because that man needs to get out of there. I'm keeping it a C note. Let's talk Mike Tomlin, Pittsburgh Steelers. They're off to a 1-3 start. Yikes. And one of the saddest things that I seen about that, they lost, first of all, 30-6 to Houston. Kenny Pickett was injured on a play. At the end of the game, Tomlin said, hell yeah, changes is going to come. And I believe some of the changes need to be within y'all. I don't know who's calling the offensive plays, but they shouldn't be calling the offensive plays. I don't know if it's Tomlin. I don't know who it is. On that drive, Kenny Pickett got hurt. They were doing a good job running the ball. They were on a 4th and 1. Why do you run play action, especially when you see everybody on the line? There's not enough people on your line to block them. Why are you running play action? You get the man hurt. That injury is on whoever called that play. I'm going to keep it a C note. I hate seeing a team on 4th and 1, 3rd and 1, and they run a play action, especially when you see the whole line. Everybody is on the line. I hate when coaches do that. I'm just keeping it a C note. The last sad thing that I seen on Sunday has to be the overseas game. The London game, you got Jacksonville, you got the Atlanta Falcons. Jacksonville came away with the 23-7 victory. And I get it. You're trying to sell American football to the people overseas. But whoever's doing the marketing for the NFL is totally screwing this one up. Pause. The idea should be to send over the best quarterbacks, not the best teams, but at least the best quarterbacks, right? Why do you have Desmond Ritter over there representing you guys for a game? I just don't understand it. And again, I think this will be a breakout year for Trevor Lawrence, but he's not no guy that you send over there. You got people waking up 9 in the morning Eastern time, 6 in the morning Western time to watch Desmond Ritter play? Like, you got to be kidding me. What is going on with the NFL? Then I don't know what the infatuation is with Jacksonville, but they get a lot of overseas games. They're actually staying in London because they're playing against Josh Allen and the Bills next week in London. That's a better matchup of quarterbacks. But you got Buffalo. They play the Eagles this year. Jalen Hurts, up-and-coming quarterback, just went to a Super Bowl. Josh Allen, he's been a top quarterback the last couple years. Both these teams were supposed to play or predicted to play in the Super Bowl last season. Why you ain't send them over London? That's American football representing you very well. I don't know. Y'all dropping the ball on them overseas games. I'm just keeping it a C note. What's your thoughts on it? Y'all agree with me? You disagree with me? Keep it a C note. Let me know. We only got 2 undefeated teams in the NFL after 4 weeks. And those 2 teams played against each other in the NFC Championship game. You got the Eagles. They came away with a 34-31 victory in overtime over Washington. A.J. Brown, he definitely got busy. A.J. Brown, he had 9 catches, 75 yards, 2 touchdowns. And then you got San Fran. They had a 35-16 victory over the Cardinals. Christian McCaffrey went crazy, 106 yards on the ground, 3 touchdowns. Then he caught 7 catches for 71 yards and a touchdown. So, yeah, if you're counting right, that's 4 touchdowns. Both of them teams 4-0. I want to ask y'all, keep it a C note. Nobody be biased because this is my team or that's my team or this is my rival. So let's keep it a C note, people. Who is the better 4-0 team right now? The Philadelphia Eagles or the San Francisco 49ers? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Shout out to Vito, because I know Vito is going to be hyped right now. But I'm going to say the 49ers. The 49ers are the more balanced team. Running the football, catching the football, the defense. I mean, week 3, Debo went crazy. Week 4, Debo don't even do nothing. He was a dud, especially if you had him in fantasy football. But Brandon Ayuk got busy. I think that team is mean. As for the Eagles, they look a little shaky after 4 weeks, and I'm not going to go too crazy on the Eagles because in week 5, they play the Rams, and I'm not about to sit up here go crazy on them on what's wrong with them, and then they come out and smoke us, pause. So I just say they look a little shaky right now. I don't know what's going on with that secondary. That secondary looks horrible. Again, they're 4-0, so you really can't complain, but you can tell that's not the same team from last year. I don't think nobody fears that team. But again, they're 4-0. Like I said, who's the better 4-0 team? You got the Philadelphia Eagles, San Francisco 49ers. Keep it a C note. Let me know. I will say this, though. After 4 weeks, and you can tell me if this is no cap, call me a Uber. After 4 weeks, I see the NFL wide open. We don't got that one big bad wolf team or none of that. Then Patrick Mahomes, the guy that's been the top guy the last couple years, he's still Patrick Mahomes, but he's on a shaky team. Joe Burrow looks shaky. The Eagles look shaky. The Niners, I got them as a top team right now, but they're not eye-popping either. Miami, everybody thought Miami was that team. They got smoked. So I'm saying after 4 weeks, it's an even playing field, I believe. Throw out all the records. I believe the NFL is wide open. You agree with that? Should you call me an Uber? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Let me ask y'all something real quick, though. We did the NFC. Who's the best team right now after 4 weeks in the AFC? Who you got? Keep it a C note. Let me know. I got to go Buffalo. Again, more complete team. Wide receivers. Cook be getting busy. Even they tight ends, Paul's been getting busy. And the defense, has been somewhat good. So I got them as the best team. I would have had Miami there, but then after Miami got checked like that, I'm cool on them. Again, who's the best team right now in the AFC? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Shout out CJ Stroud. CJ Stroud was recently named Offensive Rookie of the Month. He's been getting busy. He got the Texans at 2-2. So far, he's thrown for over 1,200 yards, 7 touchdowns, and no interceptions. Now, I'm on record. I always tell y'all, I don't watch college football. I'm not a college football guy. I'll see what they look like when they come to NFL. By me watching these first 4 weeks, it looks like C.J. Stroud should have been the number 1 pick over Bryce Young. I know Bryce Young has been hurt and he missed the game and all that, but if you're looking at it, they got the same type talent on their teams. Bryce Young may have a little bit more talent as far as offensive weapons. C.J. Stroud looks like a way better quarterback than Bryce Young. And I would say that would be what's up because we know I always talk about them Ohio State quarterbacks. I don't believe in them. But C.J. Stroud, he may break the curse. They've been on a curse lately, a couple horrible quarterbacks coming out of there from Ohio State. And I saying him, yes, I know Justin Fields is in the league at the same time, but C.J. Stroud looked like he might end up being better than Justin Fields. I'm just keeping it a C note. But again, I'm saying C.J. Stroud, from what I see, he should have been the number 1 pick in the NFL draft. Do you agree with me? Should you call me a Oouuber? Keep it a C note. Let me know. Shout out Puka Nacua, continues to make history. He just had a walk-off touchdown in overtime to get the Rams the 29-23 victory over the Colts. Also in that game, he had 9 catches, 163 yards. Over the first 4 games, most receptions by a rookie. He broke Anquan Bolden's record. Most receiving yards through 4 games. And after 4 games, Puka Nacua is outpacing Cooper Kupp's 2021 season in which he had 1,947 yards. He's also outpacing Calvin Johnson's 2012 season in which he had 1,964 yards. So shout out Puka Nacua. He's definitely getting busy. And again, like I said, the NFL is wide open. Cooper Kupp is coming off injury reserve. The Rams are 2-2, about to play the defending NFC champs. And I'm not saying it's going to be off the bat that this is going to be a crazy offense, but it may get scary real fast for a lot of secondaries in the NFL. Cooper Kupp, Puka Nacua, Tutu Atwell will definitely benefit from Cooper Kupp being back. Van Jefferson will too. Now, some people saying that they think that Puka Nacua could keep this seat going on throughout the season and end up putting record-breaking numbers. I don't know, because once Cooper come back, we'll see what's what, but I will say this. When Cooper Kupp comes back, if the coverage is going to be towards Cooper Kupp like it's been the last couple years, Puka Nacua is going to eat. Pause. And if you start giving Puka all the coverage because of what he's been doing so far, Cooper Kupp is going to remind you of the 2021 season. I'm not being biased. The Rams are my team, yes. But Cooper Kupp, if he comes back, if he's healthy from the hamstring injury, a lot of NFL teams are in trouble. I'm keeping it a C note. Let's do Sunday's standout wide receivers. Since I'm talking Puka Nacua again, 9 catches, 163 yards, and a walk-off touchdown in overtime versus Indy. You got A.J. Brown with the Eagles, 9 catches, 175 yards, 2 touchdowns. Yikes. In an overtime victory versus Washington, you got Stephon Diggs from Buffalo, 6 catches, 120 yards, 3 touchdowns versus Miami. Or you got Nico Collins, who got busy for Houston, 7 catches, 168 yards, 2 touchdowns. Keep it a C note. Who's the Sunday standout wide receiver? Let me know. On this one, I'm going partial bias because I'm going to say Puka Nacua. Partial bias because he's a Ram. And I know a couple guys on the list had 2 touchdowns, but it's only partial bias. He had a game-winning touchdown in overtime, walk-off touchdown. And he's a rookie doing that. So that's my Sunday standout wide receiver. But let me know in the comments who you got as your Sunday standout wide receiver. Let's go Monday Night Football. We got Seattle Seahawks at the New York Giants. Keep it a C note. Who you got? I'm going Seattle for the win. I would like to see the Giants win the game, but I got to go Seattle. Who you got, people? Before I get out of here, I just want to say one thing, right? Because it's a lot of talk of who's the best edge rusher, Nick Bosa, some people saying T.J. Watt. I've always said Myles Garrett. But after watching the Rams play in Week 4, I'm starting to think that the edge rusher is overrated. Because the Rams in Week 4 put Aaron Donald on the edge a lot, and he wreaked havoc. So it's like kind of unfair when you're good. Like when you're a little fast and you can move, you got speed on you, because he was getting through the line. I know it's not the greatest line in the world, but still, I think them edge rushers are a little overrated. I won't say Aaron Donald because he does that from the interior as well. But a lot of them guys, when I'm looking at it, I'm like, them guys might be a little overrated because it's a little easy when you're coming off the edge, getting a running start. As long as you're athletic and you're a monster, and most of them edge rushers are, but I don't know. What's your thoughts on that, though? Keep it a C note. Let me know. I'm about to wrap this episode up. Appreciate everybody for tuning in. Again, if this your first time tuning in, salute to you. Do me a favor. Hit the sub button, like button, and the bell so you can stay notified when we drop new content. Don't be afraid to leave a comment. If you agree with something, disagree with something, want to correct me on something, or if you just want to call me an Oouuber, let me know in the comments. Just make sure you keep it a C note. And please share this video with someone that likes to talk sports and entertainment just like you so that we can all talk that talk together. As always, I am your boy Brown. Please tell a friend to tell a friend to tell a friend to tell everybody. Keep it a C note. I'll holla at y'all.
This is what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da. Let me tell you what I'm feeling like. Da, 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 da.